Now, when you're looking for a person who might consider a suicide, who has suicidal ideations, or who has had a suicide attempt, then it also means that that person would be suffering from depression more than likely. And if you are not looking for it, you will not see it. And then we end up at a place where we're like, we never saw this coming, but why would they do that? What was happening in their lives? What caused them to do this? And we're all taken aback. We're all always surprised when someone ends their life because we're thinking, why would they ever do that? Now, we talked about depression back in season 1. So if you do need a refresher, please go back, check the video, and make sure you see all the signs and symptoms of depression. We talked about it in kids, in teens, in adults, in the elderly, so that you will know what it looks like. Because if you can pick up the fact that they're depressed, suicidal ideations or suicide attempts are signs and symptoms of depression, like we had mentioned, then you could possibly be saving a life. Another mental health issue that we had mentioned in the beginning was schizophrenia, because it's on that mental health spectrum of psychosis. Now, the reason we mentioned this one is because when you have a person who's having auditory hallucinations, meaning they're hearing voices that no one else can hear, these voices might be commanding. And at times, these voices may be telling them negative things like kill yourself, hurt yourself. And they may not want to actually do this, but they have no control over the voices that they're hearing, and then they actually go and commit the act. But not to worry, these disorders will also be touched on later on, okay? So we're gonna have you covered. There are many misconceptions when it comes to suicide, and these come in the form of, oh, if they're talking about it, then they won't really do it. Whoever thinks about killing themselves must be crazy. Oh, if you talk about suicide, you'll give someone the idea of doing it. Someone who wants to kill themselves can't be helped. They'll never seek out help. All misconceptions. So keep that in mind. And if you know that you can be of help to someone, then let's talk about the do's and don'ts when trying to help someone. If you have found yourself in a position where someone is coming, talking to you, and they have expressed that they would like to hurt themselves or end their lives, or that they just don't feel like they want to exist anymore, then you have to step in. Not to solve the problem, not to make them change their mind, but at least to be that stepping stone to saying, hey, let's go see someone. Let's talk to someone about this. Let's get you help. So, things that you can do, just listen. These persons need you to listen. They need to be heard. They want to be heard. They're expressing themselves. So don't interrupt them. Don't stop them. Don't talk over them. You just listen and let them talk. You can also be sympathetic. Then, of course, you show your concern. I really care about you. I have your best interest at heart. I don't want to see anything happen to you. Would you please let us go talk to someone? I will accompany you. Now, you have to be very careful because this person might not be able to open up to their family members or to certain friends or their partner or maybe someone from their community. So when offering help, you ask them, who are you comfortable talking to? Is there anyone that we can go to? If they happen to have no support network, then you say to them, I will go with you to see a doctor. We will work through this.